Fuck! I should have
Sorry,
taken my
Wolf.
opportunity.
Yep, I can teleport people now.
I
If you
had the
see
option.
if you see a wildfire spirit around you, get prepared to get poofed.
Oh,
I could poof you
Mister,
up to
little
15
Mister.
feet away.
No.
I don't know.
Ugh. Jesus.
I can
Send help.
I can un-Thanos snap Esteban and see what he does.
Run while you can. Fly, you fool.
There you go.
Hey!
Is it
Like,
unfucked?
Out something on top of the PC that
An
prevents the
anti-cat-
cat from fucking pressing it every
Anti-cat
fucking time.
measures.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. I actually recall somebody from a former group I was a part of that actually had to order an industrial like button cover to put over their power button because their cat kept turning off their computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
And
man.
I'm talking like the shit that like you see in movies where they take the nuclear launch button cover off, like that type of cover.
The lift to
Okay,
press,
I'm
because that's
sending
what
you
I need.
it works very well.
God
It
damn.
needs to be something that can be glued over it so that she can't knock it off, because she'll do that too.
Cool. So yeah, back on that talisman. Yeah, it really depends on who you're selling it to. If you try to sell it to Voss, you ain't gonna get much. If you find a way to securely sell it outside of the MAW, you'd probably get quite a bit more because of its age. Depending on
really
who
just
you sell it to, it could be
donate that.
anywhere. Yeah, you could either donate it. I don't think Esteban would, but you could.
When you mean donate, you mean sell for a really good
sell.
price, right?
No, I mean, give it willingly so that it's saved and historically preserved.
Yeah. Or donate it to the highest bidder.
While they're talking,
Yeah.
Dirt
can
just
check the
puts
other-
it on.
Oh,
The
God.
Nerva leaves the room.
Oh, no.
Dirt starts glowing. No. Angelic chorus. Cool. So, Dort, not quite, my guy. Get back out of there. So, you go to take a look at that door. Are you gonna try to open it?
I don't like when you say shit like this, but yeah, I'm gonna try.
Nothing happens. Door doesn't open.
Oh, is locked.
Yes.
Something like that. All right.
Something
Well,
like that.
I can't get it open, so Esteban, door won't open.
Oh.
I will also mention that looking at it, you don't even see like a keyhole.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, that's
Minerva,
kind of
can you do the
pertinent
rock thing to the door?
Oh, I can try.
If you can't do that, do it near where it looks like it has hinges. Just mold earth, move it away so we can pull the door off.
You go.
Yes.
You're just gonna go cast Mold Earth around it.
Yeah.
You go to cast Mold Earth.
Oh,
You see Minerva melt now.
So I'm a cleric.
But no, you feel almost like a I would say arcane interference, but it doesn't feel arcane. You feel some sort of interference the moment you go to actually try to like mold earth around that door. And it doesn't work.
Huh.
There
It doesn't like
is-
magic.
There is actually something inscribed near the door, though. Through the powers of Dirt and Viraxis combined.
I'm Captain Planet. Sorry.
I will read it out. I will read it out. Jesus Christ. I will read it out, but I will also put it into the chat. It says, two flames divided, yet their purpose one. To unlock the vault, their journey must be done. From hands of light to where shadows fall, bring them together to reveal it all.
Man, I've never been good at riddles. Minerva,
What does this
Oh.
mean?
and we just repeat the riddle out loud for Minerva. Or well, Dirtwood. I don't know.
What the hell?
I above game. I'm not good at riddles. Can I just roll
What
try
the
to figure?
fuck? I'm so confused. I try to copy and paste it from my OneNote, and it makes an image.
Huh.
What the? Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know why.
One to unlock the vault. Must be done. Light, the shadows fall.
I would like to say, if it doesn't make any sense, I did try to read it as much as I could to make sure that it all added up. AI is scary.
Okay, well, I'm kind of understanding. We know where a flame might be. We need to, I guess, check around further because we know where they probably need to be brought to. Over here, more than likely, where the two things
Yeah.
are. And we know a flame might be
know-
that one.
Of one hands of light, so.
Yeah. So we keep searching here for now, I guess.
You're
Door
gonna-
will open when magical fire's lit. We only have one source magic fire, so we need find other.
Cool. So,
Nope, never mind. We just keep going.
okay.
Okay. I'm
What
worried,
about
but
the
okay.
hands of light that weren't lit back in the hall, though? Main hall.
We're pretty sure we take the fire from this hand of light to these ones without light. So
Okay, yeah, that
from
was where
this
my
one,
statement
one of
was
these.
going to be is that we couldn't touch it, so
Agent holds up his hand.
We
No
light it
dice.
up.
no. How do we
Uh,
transfer the flame is going to be the
Oh, true. If it doesn't go to other, should I just take the big bowl?
Will we
And
make
is
things
it
angry if
liftable?
No,
we
maybe-
do so?
Maybe we don't desecrate the light person's temple. While in a
Oh, yeah.
very, very dark
You
place.
guys, go ahead and give me an insight check, I guess. For the best way I could describe it. It's either insight or raw intelligence. So
I have a +5 here. It doesn't matter. Minerva's got it.
I'll roll for
Um,
I got
funsies.
my guidance. Wait, hold on.
Nope.
I burnt my brain cells.
Me too.
the only thing I would say is
26.
digit. You didn't burn when you put yourself in there.
Mm-hmm.
So something else might burn as long as it's not a person. Maybe.
What if you stick the funny sword in the fire?
Oh God!
Oh,
Varaxis' sword.
darkness sword.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, the one that talks.
It whispers, it doesn't talk.
Isn't
But
What's
what you're
sir?
saying is that it's sentient enough.
Oh, no.
I don't
That's
I
true.
don't know if sentient is the word, but sure.
Okay, so I guess for now, I'm just going to continue this way.
Okay.
Dirt's just going this way
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
he's not good with puzzles and his insight was an 8.
I
Above
guess
board, I
I,
might have helped. In character, Dirt did not help at all with that.
guess I will poke my sword into the fire to see what happens. Out of morbid curiosity.
You go to the moment you start reaching, because you won't be able to put it in the fire. You're you're way too low to the ground. But the moment you go to try to dip the sword in the fire, um, you could feel it getting pushed away. Like
Oh.
you can also you've never heard the whispering be so angry before.
So sword gets angry when we do that.
Like Digit, you were able to practically go take a bath in the fire, but Varaxis, moment he puts his shadow sword near the fire, it's like no.
Everybody hears the screaming. He goes from whispering to screaming. It's the screaming blade now.
Cool. So you guys are gonna go up north first.
Yay.
Okay. So you guys, I will describe this room again. So this room doesn't take much brain power to realize that this is a small library.
Oh, Minerva is going to be in here faster
Bye,
than I can.
guys.
Yep.
Goodbye, everyone. This is my home now.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I'll leave Minerva to it.
Okay. Yeah, so amongst the a bookshelf filled with books connects two pillars together, and a few desks are scattered about with old books. Um, you've already made your rolls. I would have had you
Minerva's
make the
in
rolls
heaven.
that you made earlier, but you already made them. They're more of kind of the same. They
Okay, I
tell
suppose-
like stories of Pelor, tell like these are also like old stories from outside. A lot of these are like older, like you're getting snippets of old Netheril like history. Like you've gotten like a lot of these are more like personal accounts. Or I say personal accounts, but more like people writing down like other people's experiences. Even some around the time that like Netheril fell, like when the floating cities started to fall out of the sky. Um, Everything with like Karsus and his like offenses against the gods of magic. And then talking about like just Pelor, his relationship with like I'm gonna butcher the name, but Ion or like Eon, which is like the goddess of like knowledge. Like his like cooperation with them. Um, give me an I'm gonna go with an investigation check.
Neat.
Advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah, because I would have been helping you translate what I could anyway. So,
And guidance.
the advantage didn't mean fuck all. But hey, the +4 for guidance.
Nice.
Now all of a sudden guidance wants to work.
Right?
Okay.
So you notice an interesting entry in one of these books.
Dirtigit.
The language kind of changes. The more you're looking through all of these
Oh, I
books,
fucked up, my bad.
you're starting to realize that a lot of the books that you're reading it doesn't add up, right? This is a temple that's inside the MAW. People can't leave the MAW. A lot of the books that you're reading sound like they are from outside being brought in.
Yeah.
But one of these books don't give off that impression.
Oh.
One of these books talks about a tale. A tale of how the MAW like kind of came to be. Or more specifically, why there is a sun in the sky. You can't tell how much of it is either, fact or fiction. But the story basically goes to describe that this place was created by Pelor and I'm gonna butcher their name again, but Pelor and like Eon, however the fuck you pronounce their name, the goddess of knowledge.
Mhm.
A cooperation between those two deities to create this place. The purposes of which you aren't finding, but because this is more of the writings of like a more fervent like follower of Pelor. So they're like, he made the sun, he made the sky here, like talking about how like either this like whatever you could describe the Maw as is a creation between two gods. The purposes of which you aren't able to make out from these writings.
Okay. Minerva will keep that one.
Holy shit!
Hey, important information to keep, okay? And then I feel like probably she did as much of a quick sweep through on stuff as she could,
Yeah.
assuming not finding anything that would
Not finding
help
anything
correlate with
other
that.
like more significant, no. Amongst
Okay.
all of these like other accounts of like the outside world, only one really stood out as like something that was written here and not outside. No other book
Yeah.
mentions the Maw or anything even remotely similar. This book is the one that you have is the only one that says that.
Cool. Yeah, then that's the one she is keeping for
Cool.
further research.
Yeah. All right. So, Dirt, closed door. What are you doing?
Just gonna try to open it.
Okay. Just gonna try to open it.
Yep.
Okay. You go to open it.
Oh, no.
I will once again describe the area before revealing some of it. Multiple things in this room catch your eye. The first being another statue. This one also on fire. I say the statue's on fire, but holding fire. You also notice a few sarcophagi
Oh,
in this place.
okay.
Couple other things of note. There's a hole in the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Leaves kind of litter the ground of where this hole is. The shadows of the canopy of the tree above kind of obscure a lot of the sunlight. But the most eye-catching thing in the immediacy is you see a pile of rubble off in a corner. But there is something on top of this pile. And it notices you.
All clear,
Okay.
buddy?
Uh-oh.
With that now, I will reveal.
I'll let you know in just a second.
So, room. Let me just, for suspense sake, let me just keep going. Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, we had that last night with giant fucking centipede. Oh, it's a baby.
It's not a baby.
That is a baby.
It's
Compared
not-
to what
it's not.
they saw last night in the storage room, that's a baby.
That's a baby.
You come across a
Not clear. Not clear.
you
Not
come
clear.
across a griffin on a nest.
Aw.
Looking
just
at
a
Have to
mama.
be another big predatory animal.
the
God damn it.
unfortunately for a squirrel, most things are large predatory animals. So
Fine.
That
I would
was
say Dirt's
That's
gonna look
fucked.
back particularly at Esteban, Digit, and fucking
Varaxis.
Praxis,
Yeah.
and be like, "Don't come
Yeah,
even in eyesight."
the moment you start to step through the doorway, it sees you and it immediately starts putting on like a threat display.
Can I
Looking,
ritual cast speak with animal?
you can while Dirt is holding a staring contest for 10 minutes with this griffin.
Yeah.
It is over a nest in which there were 3 eggs, 2 of
Oh
which have
no.
hatched. 2 of which look like they've
Okay.
hatched.
Babies.
The young griffins are, you can't see them, but there is 1 egg that is left unhatched.
Well, as
Yeah.
like we're having the staring contest and Minerva's casting that, Dirt's actually gonna like back away really slowly and kind of like reach behind into the bag for like any kind of meat based fucking foods. What is it?
Hey,
Like
I still
turkeys or
got
anything we
the flying snake meat. Still got a little bit of that.
have. Dirt's gonna be like, okay, if you could pass it to me, but please don't get in sight. This thing looks big enough to eat most of you smaller members.
Just reach your arm back
It
slowly, and I'll hand
Notably
it to you.
backs way back.
Go ahead and does Minerva let Dirt know that she's cast that?
Yes. Yeah, I think if she
Okay, so yeah, Dirt
peeked
would be like,
past you.
go ahead and pass it to the Minerva, and I'll stay slightly in front of Minerva, but let them like get up so they can be seen and talk to it.
All right, I'll pass it to Minerva first.
Yeah. Cool. So Minerva, you're gonna kind of get within eyesight of this griffin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Push it back
Um,
against the wall as much out of the way as I can be,
Yeah.
but still in the way enough so that if anything
So
happens,
you've
Minerva doesn't
got-
get hit.
You've got speak with animals, and this griffin kind of looks at you and goes, "Stay away from my nest. Stay away from my children."
Oh, we're not here for them, I promise.
It's just holding its like just basically the back the fuck off like stance.
We
That's
just
fair.
need some of the light from the room. He's gonna
Yeah,
look at Minerva and be like,
The-
translate, maybe.
The griffin goes, "Nowhere near me."
are you hungry? I'm sure you probably haven't moved from there in a while.
This
The griffin
feels
goes.
so familiar.
The griffin goes,
Oh god.
"My mate is hunting, not hungry. I'm not hungry."
Oh, me.
Oh, you're telling
So
me it
ca-
gets cuter?
There's more of them.
There's more. When was the last time, he's been or chief or, however, you would like to when was the last time your mate had come by?
Griffins don't have a concept of time. Let them think.
That's okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but no, it's so the thing said like a while ago, but not long.
Okay. Um,
uh, ask it if I can go in. I will stay along the wall, away from it as far as possible, to just grab some of the light from the room.
yeah, Minerva will look back towards the griffin. So we just need a little bit of that light. Our friend, she'll gesture to Dirt, is just going. He'll be as far away from you as possible, but he just needs a little bit of the light from and points over to the light.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
The last time I tried
Oh,
to do
guys,
this,
I'm gonna
all it
tell
did
you.
was steer me to say
Hit yourself with
food.
guidance first.
Yeah,
Make sure you
guidance.
hit
Do
yourself
I
that
have
guidance
anything that can
first.
help? I don't think I do.
Oh
Nope.
man,
I have command.
yeah. It's not.
Yeah, the griffin goes,
Ooh.
"No,
My buttons
you
aren't
don't
working.
come in this room.
Okay.
You stay away
Yeah.
from my nest."
Okay.
Uh, Dirt's gonna set down a torch on the ground in front of him, and be like, "Could you get the light for me?" Then?
It looks at the torch and goes, "What?"
Put the stick in the light, and then bring the stick back. We'll even back further away to let you do this.
Threat display continues. It is a griffin. Its intelligence is not high.
There it is. There's the response. It is a griffin. It is a wild animal.
Yup, I figured as much.
It was worth a shot, kudos to you, but it is a wild animal. It may be
Yeah,
flying, but that's because
I figured.
animals.
Yeah, Minerva has a -1 in her fucking charisma, so
Okay,
so it's not gonna work.
Dart's gonna look to the group and be like, "Do we give up on the extra door? Because they've built a nest there. They aren't leaving anytime soon."
What do you think my odds are on running in there and stealing it without being seen?
If you're being sneaky, probably not pretty good. It's got a bird head.
Damn it!
It's
you're
also
right.
a well-lit room.
I don't know anything about birds. All right, that wasn't on the test.
I'm being advised to take violent action by my partner. This is not.
Unless you can cast invisibility on yourself, I don't think that's a good idea.
Command, don't eat the squirrel.
Don't eat the squirrel.
Command stay, because I think it has to be one word.
I'm about to say is like, all you hear is just don't. Don't.
Command don't.
Don't eat that. Get that out of your
Hey,
mouth.
don't might be the best command, all right? Because we don't know what it's thinking.
Don't.
It's a wide-ranging word there. Covers bases.
Yeah.
Command
Man, I gotta say, I
blind.
knew that Digit was gonna have fucking flashbacks. I could not come up with a different animal.
This one's bigger.
Yeah, this is.
I'm just thinking back to when
this is literally practically like session by session right now is like a repeat of.
We know the formula,
the
guys.
previous
We can do
campaign.
this.
Does any of you have mage hand?
Mm,
Okay. Nope.
nope.
Digit
Uh,
shakes his head very quickly.
God, we need some fucking casters in this group.
I'm
Dude,
working on it.
they
I'm
just
working
don't have
on
any
it.
idea.
Casters were just.
They just don't have.
You're
mage
half
hand.
casters. You're both half casters.
Damn.
So
Druids
that's-
ain't. Druids are full casters. The fuck you talking about?
You take that back, right?
They're seven.
You take that shit back,
They're a 0.75 at best, sir.
motherfucker.
If casters
I
are
will,
equal
as
true,
Vig, I will teleport your ass into danger.
turns you into Deeg.
The kitty cat. I will take that.
Okay, so we might have to give up on that avenue for now until we're either more equipped or come with a better offering. Unless any of you would rather fight that thing.
I don't even think it
Preferably
would
not.
allow the robotic acorn in the room.
Does anyone have anything they could trade?
I don't think it's up for a trade. I think it just doesn't want us near because it has young ones there.
Yeah, there's. Well,
There's a baby.
I do have a question.
Two
I won't,
babies.
and I'm
Threat
not
display.
gonna.
Threat display.
No, I'm not bringing in. I'm yelling the doorway.
Sorry.
Hate it here.
Notice, you have two little ones, but one of them hasn't emerged yet. How
Is he just
Do
a
you
little
think-
shy?
has it? I have. I'm gonna go kill myself. Thanks,
Good,
guys.
good, good.
I'm so sorry.
Let's go die.
Like, I don't have a picture of the fucking griffin, so I have to say the words.
It's hissing. Um, where was I going with this? I don't even know anymore.
You have two
Oh.
So you're
hatched,
talking
one that's
about the
not
little one
hatched.
unborn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to repeat the question.
Kind of in a sense, just kind of asking like, oh, like I know they don't have a concept of time, but like, has it been a long time since like the two that did
No.
hatch came out, or is
This is a new one. The others have
oh
hatched and flying away.
okay, okay, got it. Backing up again. She's got a
Alright, guys,
fresh egg.
I'm out of ideas.
There's another door over here. We can check this door.
We'll just
I
stroll
don't want
over.
to go in the other room. I'm going in this room.
Cool. Opening door.
It's the mate. Congratulations.
Opening door.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, you
Oh,
open
God.
the door. This one's
It's
a bit
full
more.
of shades.
Yeah, there's only shades. No. It's a little bit more tame.
Out
This
the
is
squirrel
a.
scream.
This is a kitchen, like dining area. It looks like.
We'll light these up real quick. Just put some
Yeah.
light in here.
You light them up. Yeah, you see like old like dishes and pots and pans and chairs are kind of scooted out of the way. Old cabinets and such. Any food that would have been there has long since disintegrated. And dirt just leaves.
Fair.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah.
Well, before, like, as they're checking that out, I'll go back to the beginning. I'm just see if a torch does actually light from this. Like,
Cool. You're gonna stick a torch in there.
yeah, see if it actually lights.
You hold it there for a little bit, and it does. It actually catches.
He's like,
Um,
oh, wait.
Yeah. Yep. Lighting the statue.
This one.
Okay. Yep. You light that statue, and while I don't have a variant of it, it does light up, and it stays there.
He's like, fuck yeah. But also like, god damn it, that means we need the other light. Comes running back with a lit torch. He's like, I did it.
Nice.
What
Good
did
news
you
and
do?
bad news.
Yeah. Good news, bad news. Good news, we are right about lighting the things, the bowls, the fire. Bad news. That
Great.
means we were right, and we need the one past that guy.
Oh.
Yeah. I tried. I'm not really good at, the whole persuasion thing.
We got a peek.
I was trying to erase the other stuff. I got a little overzealous.
All right. Well,
She wasn't hungry either. Hands back me.
Cheers between you two.
think she'd be hungry enough to eat one of our little friends, though. So,
He like digits slowly without moving himself.
Fucking Stewie Griffin
Rotates
just
on his turret, just staring at
like,
dirt.
fucking skews you.
He literally like,
Bruh.
yo, that ain't fucking cool.
Cool, dude.
That's not
I-
cool, bro.
I'm just stating the obvious. Pretty sure she would have had a snack if you went in there.
This no.
Dude,
no.
It's bigger than the snake, and the snake thought you were food.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's bigger than the snake.
Well, that's why I'm saying we don't go in there. Or at least you don't.
Good, we're in agreement then.
Then I don't know what the look was
He's
for.
so steezed out right now. Like he saw the griffin and his fur has been poofed this entire time. He is like stock still. Prey instincts are in full blast.
How many feet is this? Fuck.
I wonder, can I do
So.
Do we know Digit is like digging through his bag? Do
Might
griffins
need your help
like
again.
have a predator? Do they hate it? Do they like? What do they not like?
Hard
But,
pressed to find something of easy of access that would be a natural predator of a fucking griffin.
Can I roll something to figure that out?
Yeah,
Would
give me
you
a
like
nature
a
check.
on nature? This one, Steve.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Ask it if I can toss something into the fire, then pull it back out of the room.
Well,
I'll stay in
what
this
Why?
doorway.
what if I give you something that makes you smell
16.
like a griffin?
I don't think I look like a griffin.
With that nature check, you're racking your brain. Like it's you're sure there is some sort of like predator to a griffin, but it's probably less a predator and more just a thing that's bigger.
Sorry.
Like, which is kind of a normal thing for most animals. It's just if it's
Yeah.
bigger, it's probably going to be like, I don't want to fight that. Case in point, Digit looking at a griffin.
Well, I
It
know
doesn't
she's
have
still
any
glowing.
natural predators I can think of. But just like us and not wanting to go into that room, anything bigger than it is probably gonna want to make it leave. But it is also a mother, so sometimes that might cause more of the fear and fight instinct rather than the flight.
Okay. I'm going to tie.
Hypothetically,
Oh.
if he smelled like a griffin, what do you think would happen?
I think she would still take him as a threat because he doesn't look like a griffin.
Digit
Not to
drops
mention,
his Tinker
most
Tools out of his
mothers don't
bag.
let anything other than their mated pair near the young, regardless.
Do you think the glowing cape is part of the problem?
I don't.
Digit is
think it's-
focusing
I
on
think
all
it's-
the wrong issues.
I think it's all of
Hypothetically,
it, buddy.
if I tie my rope to this unlit torch and toss it in there, you think I can get some of the fire?
Oh, I think you would have to be really skilled to hit that.
Well,
Oh, bro.
Just as if you do accidentally hit her.
What if I tied a rope to an arrow and I shot it in there?
I think that would be seen as a threat. I think anything we attempt to do will be seen as a threat.
Okay, but we don't have to go
Yes.
in there though. So
I think
we yank the
anything
rope back
coming-
and we close the door really fast.
I'm going down the
There's tables in here. We can push them against the
Part of
door.
this.
Oh, I'm gone. Forever.
how sturdy do these walls look?
Oh, I really did disappear. Where did I
Jesus
go?
Christ, where is Minerva? Oh,
Minerva?
Minerva's
Minerva?
Guys, I'm gone.
Oh, there's
Minerva
Okay.
just left
I
the
made a
whole
new one.
fucking building. The whole. She's just out
Fucking-
of the mall now.
And the
fucking
darkness took
just
me.
chooses death.
Oh my god. Oh. I was like, where did I go again?
I kidnapped you momentarily.
Thanks.
The darkness got you again.
The darkness. Goodbye.
Darkness. The only dark part of the fucking.
Wait, you're in there? Oh, no.
Why am I-
So yeah, the part about the walls, how sturdy do they look? Actual question.
They look sturdy enough to where you ain't gonna be able to just fucking go, I smash. I mean,
How about a
just-
griffin?
I think given enough time, a griffin would probably be able to get through.
Okay. So
you don't
torch
necessarily
idea?
quite know how they got into that building to begin with.
Well, I imagine the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, What but was the hole from the griffin?
Fair. I'm hoping it took a little while.
Maybe
Uh,
it was one of those giant flying ceiling snakes.
okay.
Did
Well,
you have
unless
any
anybody else has a better
trauma?
idea,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try the torch and rope.
You're gonna attach a rope to torch, try to
Yeah,
hook
an
it
unlit
onto
torch.
the. Yeah.
And just try to dunk that shit, I guess.
I'm gonna need
Not dunk. This is
two.
gonna be a fucking like
I'm gonna need.
people in here.
I'm gonna need. Let's go with the first roll first. Go ahead and give me an
I would
athletics
say
check.
we could
Well,
send in
can
the
I-
force ballista because it can climb walls, but it's moving, shiny and unnatural. It's gonna get blown up by the fucking griffin.
Can I hold mold earth to make it difficult to terrain if the griffin does try to come through?
If that is the language of it,
That is a 5-foot
Uh,
square. He's not gonna fit through the doorway. He's just gonna tear through the wall. Is what I'm worried about.
That's why you were asking.
Yes.
Now I understand.
Shit.
It's a good thing Midget's, all the way at the back of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says one of the things I can do is
Yeah, you
if
can
the
make it
dirt or
yeah.
stone you
Yeah.
100% make it difficult terrain.
Okay, so you said athletics first.
Athletics first, yes.
Can you poke me with a guidance?
Yes, I will quickly come tap you on the shoulder and back the fuck up.
Okay. Mother.
Oh boy.
Oh
I think the game wants us to die.
Okay.
A 10.
Yeah. Go ahead and now what I want you to do.
Is see how accurate I am? Am I hitting the
No.
bird or throwing?
No.
Okay.
No, this is something else. Roll me a raw luck check, just a straight D20. Let me explain what the
Fuck
die
me.
is. So the die, so if it is a 1 through, oh buddy.
Oh god.
So this is what I was going to say. If it was a
1
1
through
through a
10.
10,
Yeah.
Griffin sees the torch,
Yeah.
grabs it,
Oh shit.
and it's not yanking dirt in there, but it's definitely like mauling the fucking torch. If it was an 11 through 20, you would have been able to recover the torch.
I'm pulling the rope back with
Yeah,
no torch at the end.
It felt like a giant fish grabbed it for a second, and you were like, "Oh fuck!"
Okay, so I'm a torch down. Hold on, let me mark that. Dude. Okay.
Another
Tying
one.
another torch.
Give me another athletics check.
Now it's alert.
Yeah, give me another athletics check.
I know. Huzzah!
There you go. Okay. We're not done.
I know. Do I do the 20
so-
again?
You're damn right you are.
Okay.
So I'll describe first. You are able to get it into the bowl. However,
Huzzah.
1 through I would say before you roll.
Yeah.
I want to
I'm
clarify,
waiting this time.
just so we know, just so it doesn't sound like I'm just fucking pulling it out of my ass. The point that was brought up, and I agree with it. Griffin is even more on high alert now and is looking for anything moving. I would say you need a 16 or higher.
Okay.
We can still add
Good
guidance
luck,
on that,
buddy.
yeah?
No, it's a
raw
luck check.
No.
Good luck, buddy.
Would the fire deter it at all from swiping at it? Is my question.
It has a nest right next to fire.
You know? Fucking fair. That ain't. God damn it! Quit eating my torches.
yeah. You see, you just hear as it fucking just. The rope is getting shorter and shorter too each time you fucking throw it.
I know. I'm probably on like just over 40 feet of rope now.
God.
Dirt's mumbling under his breath. It's like, I'm gonna kill this fucking turkey.
I have pocket
It's a
sand.
griffin?
What I say is like, if this is basically how it's gonna work, is like if you can get, it's a DC 15 athletics check. So honestly, for what you're trying to accomplish is honestly a fairly low DC for attaching a torch to a rope and yeeting it across the room and landing on a pinpoint speck.
What if you use a crossbow?
I mean, it would be an easier athletics check, but he would still have to grab the rope and bring it back.
Mm.
That's the real roll that you're really fighting against.
That's the luck check that's
The
fucking
luck
me.
check, the luck check is
Tug
what's
of war
fucking
with a
him.
Griffin.
And he's gonna have a hard time playing tug of war with the griffin with a flimsy ass rope.
I'm about to say it's just a hempen rope. It's not
It's not magic.
special.
So like, basically, like the big situation is initially it was a 50-50 shot. Now it's like basically like kind of like a pretty high chance that the griffin is going to identify it and be like, I don't like moving objects in my nest. It must be eliminated.
Dirt's got that thing where he pulled his rope back and he's looking at the end that's missing. He's kind of like, his other hand is twitching like towards his weapon.
Like, I'm trying to give you what I can, but yeah, that is the situation. You're welcome to keep trying. Again, DC 15 athletics check to get it into the fire, and then you need a, I believe I said a I'll go 15 or higher. You'll need 15 or higher. That way it's exactly
Dirt
75%.
Dirt looks back. He's like, I really don't want to kill something with semi-sentience. But if it keeps eating my torches and my rope,
It
I'm
only
gonna
had
swing.
you immediately, the moment you say semi-sentience, you immediately are like, oh wait, no, this is actually a wild animal. There is no sapience. This is full stop wild animal.
Okay, so yeah,
I mean,
he's like,
we shouldn't kill something just because it's protecting its young.
Should I try with the bow?
Morals.
be my guest.
Do you have
Yeah,
another
if you're
torch
using
on you?
if you're using tools, the DC will be 10.
Okay.
For
For the
the athletics
athletics,
check.
yes.
or if you are using a bow, I would allow acrobatics as well.
Ooh, okay. I'll do that one, please.
Dirt will step aside.
See, I don't even have to be in the doorway for this.
Now the question is,
The rope
will
is
you get-
50 feet.
The rope is 50
So-
feet, but will you also get sucked in if it grabs the rope?
Dear God.
It'll
this is
depend
the
on
50
that
foot
luck
mark.
roll.
Dirt is holding on to Esteban. Be like,
you,
nope,
sir.
hands on shoulders just in case.
Alright, so ready?
Where you're standing right now, the front of you is about 50 feet
Yes.
to the torch. So
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go.
okay,
Oh,
it's in the fire.
We made it into the fire. Alright, we're
You're in
halfway
the
there,
fire.
boys.
You're in the fire. Give me a raw luck check. Remember, 15 or higher, you're able to successfully pull it out. Hey!
Nice.
just need to be someone
I-
other than
I have
me.
nimble fingers.
Oh, nice.
So I
Yeah,
guess
what
I
to?
do have a question.
up?
Should I have failed? Could I have still used my psionic power to roll a d6 for it?
I would say no because it is a raw luck check specifically. So this is less you like through your own powers. This is more just dependent on what the griffin is doing.
Damn, I couldn't even like mental ability this shit.
Trying to fucking force telekinesis, like
Yeah, man. Look,
So here's the thing.
I can manipulate blades at will, okay? I should be able to
because
wiggle
of
a
your-
string.
Motherfucker, you still got a 19. take your W. All right. You're lucky you didn't fucking get like a 1 through 5. I would have had you get your ass dragged into the room.
Oh, 100%.
Take your W, bitch.
All right, we got the torch. Let's go.
Grab the torch.
Go, 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 go. It's that way, it's that way.
Get us back into the main hallway.
This one.
Yep, you light the top one. You guys who are closer to that door, you hear the door open. And now you guys got the little sneak preview, but now you'll actually get to see it. You find two dead
Skeletons in your
bodies.
closet.
You find 2 dead bodies in here.
Can I loot them?
What?
Skirt around these. Don't want to step on it.
I heard 2 dead bodies, so my brain says loot.
I'm sorry, they're 2 skeletons.
Do they have anything in their ribcage?
No. Well, one of them has a note next to them.
Rib cage.
Yeah, one of them has a note next to them. Otherwise, there are 2 chests. What are you guys looking at?
Spoken like a true blood mage.
Before you open those, pick up the letter. Carefully,
Go around,
carefully,
go
carefully.
Don't step on them. Don't step on them.
Yeah, you
Pass
pick
the
up,
letter to you.
pass the letter over. The letter reads as follows. Once again, unless Dirt decides to walk off, through the combined might of Dirt and Varaxis,
Oh, yeah.
you are able to translate this note.
I keep forgetting everything requires both of us for this.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
And every time you guys are reading this is not like we fully understand it. This is full stop. The rest of the party is just hearing Dirt and Varaxis like kind of in a small argument, being like, no, it doesn't say go left. It actually says go forward. Like, no, okay, but look, in this context, it's like cool. So after a decent length discussion between Varaxis and Dirt, the note reads as follows. Something came for us when we were asleep. Brothers Thero and Ragmir are gone, taken by whatever came. Obor and I heard the commotion while we were paying our respects, and we fled into the storage room. Whatever came took out the lights, and the door locked behind us. It's been quiet outside, and if everyone's gone, no one will be able to hear us. May Pelor guide us.
Well, that's a fucked up way to die.
This fucked up. God damn.
Yeah, 2 chests.
Which one should I try first?
Go for the one on the floor.
All right.
The one on the table was probably more important.
Cool. So you look
You know,
through.
fair.
You open up the top chest first, the northernmost chest, and
Yeah.
inside, the chest contains about 20 gold and 4 agates, worth about 10 gold each.
Okay. For now, those are just gonna be like into one of many pockets.
Mhm. I just realized your avatar, your cloak is plaid. They're like flannel.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Flannel.
Flannel. And you got a bunch of
Flannel.
like D20s as a fucking.
Nice.
Yeah, and also, I don't know if you noticed the many like medallions and shit hanging from him.
He's a fucking decorated ass warforged. Cool. You're going for the top chest next.
Yep.
All
Just some
right.
golden shinies on that one. I'll pass them when I get out.
Inside are 5 items. Sorry. One is a rope.
Hey.
There's 3 potions of healing
Ooh.
and a pouch of some kind of dust. It looks
Oh.
kind of a little rusted.
Okay. All right. Well, nothing seems trapped. Y'all feel free to come in and check it out, but I can bring the stuff out there if you just want me to. So
It's
we're not all
probably better if
cramped
you
in
just
Yeah,
here.
bringing them on out.
just in case the door closes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know, fair. He'll just pick up the entire like chest up here and go out with
Yeah.
it.
Those of you who want to, looking at a couple of the items, go ahead and give me Arcana checks. DC of just 10.
Kinda.
Sure.
Okay,
Cool.
Oh,
nice.
never mind.
Did you don't know what the fuck these items are.
Gotcha. Have advantage.
Oh, I get advantage.
Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
I'm useless.
It doesn't matter
I'll
really
help
in the
you
end.
out. Yeah, no, the 20 was rolled, so we're gonna find out. But for our own amusement.
Fucking hell.
Nice. Cool. So the two items outside of obviously the potions of healing, the two items that you see is not just a regular rope. It is a rope of climbing.
Oh,
And looking at this dust, you notice that it is intentionally rusted. It is a pouch of dust of corrosion.
oh. Well,
I don't think I like that.
and Dirk's gonna look at it and be like, if I can take the rope, that'd be nice. I kind of mine's a little shorter now.
I will describe the rope of climbing. 60-foot length of silk rope, weighs about 3 pounds. It can hold up to 3,000 pounds.
Jesus.
If you hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word, the rope animates. The command word is up to you. I allow you guys, just like with a drift globe, you guys can figure out whatever command word you want to use for it.
Command word is uppies.
If you hold one end of the rope and use the action to speak the command word, the rope animates. As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move toward a destination you choose. That end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it, and 10 feet on each of your turns until reaching its destination, up to its maximum length away, or until you tell it to stop. You
Well,
can
damn.
also tell the rope to fasten itself securely to an object, or to unfasten itself, to knot or unknot itself, or to coil itself for carrying.
Okay, cool.
If you tell the rope to knot, large knots appear at 1 foot intervals along the rope. While knotted, the rope shortens to a 50-foot length and grants advantage on checks made to climb it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Otherwise, the rope has 20 AC and 20 HP. It regains 1 hit point every 5 minutes as long as it has at least 1 hit point. If the rope drops to 0 hit points, it is destroyed.
Alrighty.
I will put the entry in there because that is a lot of words. Dirt, you are holding on to it, correct?
Yep. If you look, it's already there. 'Cause I'm a menace.
Now, the dust of corrosion. Pull that information up as well. That'll work. As an action, you can throw this dust into the air, filling a 10-foot cube that extends out from you. Surfaces and objects made of non-magical ferrous metal in the area instantly corrode and turn to dust, becoming useless and unsalvageable. Any creature in the area that is made wholly or partly out of ferrous metal must make a
Oh.
DC 13 Constitution saving throw, taking 4d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Found in a small packet, this dust is made from finely ground rust monster antennae. There's enough dust
Makes
in
sense.
each packet for 1 use.
Okay.
Digit is very interested in this dust.
This is Dirt's like fucking nemesis.
I was about to say, Dirt is backing up on that one. He's like,
is bad dust.
He coils the rope around his arm, like and shoulder. He's like,
Go away
back up,
from
back
me.
up, back up.
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
So don't like
Cool.
that. Someone else, please take it.
Just kind of, I'm gonna put this away.
It
And
explodes.
that way, it's not a problem.
Explodes. Dirt's dead.
Digit, don't you have metal on you as well, sir?
I mean, yes, but
Oh, okay,
anyway,
just checking.
he holds up the packet. See, it's contained.
No.
he just puts it in his bag. How many are there? Just one?
Just one pouch. So, one use. The rope of climbing is obviously infinite uses as long as it has health.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Christmas lights I gave you guys.
Yeah.
What?
Let's
I'm
get
sorry.
jolly.
Let's
The
get
Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, Santa came
Yeah.
in one of our
God.
sessions.
I like the candy cane army we've created.
Oh yeah, we
God.
Love them.
armed so many people with candy cane like knives / spears or whatever the fuck.
I believe they are spears when fully grown.
They're short swords,
Short swords, sorry.
Okay, short swords.
which is still very much not okay.
For
So
the
knives,
enemy.
practice.
It's not okay for the enemy. It is okay for
Now this is a knife.
friends. That's not a knife. Takes out a candy cane. This is a knife. What the fuck? But yeah, you guys have completely
Alright.
explored the dungeon and avoided combat. Congratulations.
Woo, we did it.
We did a thing.
We used our big brains.
The only reason we avoided that is because there was a nest. I'll be real with you.
See, I was a couple minds about it. There was only one other way outside of like just you deciding to say fuck it. I'm not letting a goddamn bird get between us and a statue. I always expect anytime there's an egg in play, I always expect players to be like, "That's ours now. We're going to take this."
You know, I didn't even actually think about it from that angle. Damn it.
Yeah,
I wanted to.
I was worried someone was gonna try to.
What I
I
say
thought
is, like,
about
you
it,
know, I
alright?
mean, you
I got
haven't left the
sticky
dungeon.
fingers.
You haven't left the dungeon.
Come on, think about it. It could have
could-
gone
you
for a
could
lot of
have.
money.
Or have a baby griffin.
We could have had a
No.
pet.
So what you're saying
It
is there's still
belongs with
time.
its mother. No.
Come on, surely you want to
okay.
be a mother, right?
Who all?
That's just a woman thing.
No.
Everybody just goes,
God.
just files back into the room, kills the griffin. Like, what the fuck?
No.
Who all?
As a druid, I have to need to
away.
protect
Stay
me.
back.
Listen, miss. I'm gonna kill the owl bear and orphan it, and then take the egg.
Oh,
Hold
Oh,
on.
shit.
Now that is my Baldur's Gate character. You can't do that to me.
I'm sorry. Am I hearing about double standards?
I wasn't playing a druid,
Damn.
okay?
You were playing a monster.
the only
So it's like my
logical
dark
answer.
urge.
Oh well, that's never mind. I get that. Okay, we're good.
Cool. So, so yeah, you guys, yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to do in this temple, be my guest. Otherwise, what are you guys doing?
Take the egg.
Uh,
No.
Take the egg.
No.
Potions. Who's taking a potion here, real quick, before we continue on too far?
Who's
I'm
our
good
without
squishiest
one.
people that have?
Make Esteban drink them all.
Listen. We'll come to that bridge after I try to swipe that egg.
You're not touching the egg.
But I have a +7 to sneak and a +7 to swipe.
It's a well-lit
No.
room
I would
with a
love
creature
to,
that's larger than you that
I
has
will
a head
also
of
Thorn
a
with
bird.
this man.
I will also say I would love to see the look on Esteban's face if you tried to push it through the maw entrance.
Oh no!
But Esteban doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Esteban ends up with
is it
scrambled
clicking now
egg.
for people? Let's put a living thing through the MAW through the MAW exit.
A living, undeveloped thing. We barely fucking sustain, so we're just gonna put a fucking embryo.
We're getting into this. This is bad.
Oh
This is
my
not a good discussion.
That's some testy ground.
All right. So yeah, whoever's taking potions, give yourself a potion. I guess there was 3 of them in the thing. So.
I'll take one.
Right.
Are these just
Happy
normal
that I
potions
got a
of
rope.
healing?
Yeah, just regular potions of healing.
I got pocket sand. I'm happy.
They look if potions of healing had an expiration date, they definitely kind of look expired. But they're still good. Yeah, used to the
Is
red
anyone-
being that color.
Is anyone else taking any more?
Dirt is just walking around the perimeter. Fucking.
I will take one then.
Oh God, I found the mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Dirt's been taken.
It's okay. It can't go up. Wait, that means it goes down. Fuck.
Yeah, no, like to give you guys kind of just like an idea of what the issues I'm coming across with Incarnate right now. Not Incarnate. With Foundry. What's happening is this is hidden. This is hidden. That's hidden. That's hidden. That's hidden, etc. All of this furniture, because of the way that I guess I made this map. Fucking
It counts
all of
as like
these were all counting
solid
as
pillar to
blocking
the
light.
sky.
Yeah, so it was just like, oh, you guys can't see that. I was like, oh, so they're just looking at black blobs everywhere right now.
Oh God, what the fuck is all that?
What is that? Holy shit! All the statues were just
That'd be kind of horrifying, actually.
yeah. You look at it, you can't figure out quite what is going on. Don't worry, God can't figure it out either. Cool. So, I mean, you guys have 2 directions you can go. You can either you guys got really 3 choices. Nothing stopping you guys from camping here. You could go back to
Toss a piece of meat.
you could go back to
Threat display.
you can get threat display. You can go back to the surface, or choose to go further down. It's up to you.
Well, we didn't get hurt this time, so we could venture further.
I'm okay to venture further. I'll do it.
Yeah, I didn't. Nobody took damage.
Hell yeah.
You guys
God.
Hell, we
want
got potions from that.
We all get TPK'd.
Digits
great-
fine.
the timeline has been altered compared to when Maraska was here. Not here, but yeah, no. When the first party went through here, they fought griffins. They fought the griffins.
Yeah.
This isn't the same place, but it was, I think, like a library that they were fighting these griffins
Yeah.
in. Yeah, they fought the griffins. It was rough.
It only
this was
ended-
actually a very similar. This was actually the library area was a similar location when Maraska was kidnapped.
Oh, there's
Maraska was
kidnappings?
Oh yeah, he was.
He got stolen by a rock.
Yeah. Kind
You
of
know,
snatched
the
off the ground like a small
CR-15
squirrel.
bird.
Yeah. Honestly, one of the most badass fights I've ever experienced in D&D. I was standing off with this thing at its nest. I think I brought it down to about half health before it almost
No, it did.
overkilled me.
Yeah. You
Huh?
were. It didn't. The combat did not last long.
No, it didn't. I was saved by a
You got a
pack
couple.
of
You got a
displacer
couple
beasts.
hits. Yeah, you got a couple hits, and then the displacer beast that you befriended, not tamed, but befriended.
Gained respect
Kitty.
because despite them saying food at me, I stood tall.
Cool. So you guys are going further.
I would like to know
down.
he did actually toss a piece of turkey in there for it, just
You
out
did?
of his own amusement. Yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
I can't wait to see the whip kitties again.
He's kind of like, I know you don't understand me, but sorry for the trouble.
Display.
You just see when you go to throw it in there, you just see like a bunch of like shredded rope and like destroyed torches and shit. And yeah, no, 100% threat display.
Yep.
Stands
He's
up,
like,
throws its wings out.
he's like, look, I don't talk to animals, so cool show. Have a peace jerky.
Scraw!
Yeah.
Quay!
What is it saying at me?
Just
Cool.
poked out
So
chocobos.
you guys start continuing your descent. Now, I will say, what the fuck? Excuse me. I will say this temple was actually not that far away from the second layer. So
I see everybody got confused there too. It's like,
so you guys start making your way down. You actually are able to find kind of like a old road leading into this. Now that you're pretty fucking close to it, this is, it's like a temperate jungle.
oh, bad time for fuzzy friend.
It's basically an extremely dense forest. The further down you guys go, and like, yes, I was describing it before as like, it was getting like denser and denser. You kind of reach a point where it's gotten pretty dark. Like not like pitch black, but like you look up and the canopy is almost completely obscuring the sun. I will now describe. Dun, 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 dun.
So, squirrel
Layer
friends,
2
stay
for you
close because I
guys.
think this is where those snakes are from.
Hearing that digit, yeah, still writing the canon because
So
he's
you
right next
guys,
to you.
those of you who are continuing downwards, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. I have a +5, so I think I'll make
God
that a mod.
damn.
From me,
You're
feel.
you heard snake and you're terrified.
Yeah, he's
Not doing much
he's
better,
bad
Digit.
again.
It doesn't matter. A couple of you guys got what I wanted. So Minerva and Esteban. Well, we'll go with Esteban first. Esteban, you've noticed that the road has disappeared. You're walking and you're noticing that what you're stepping on isn't dirt anymore.
Well, that's good.
I knew that was gonna be
No,
the
buddy,
fucking
you're
reaction,
always gonna be under my boot.
Jesus. Fuck.
Just remember who willingly put himself there.
Oh, absolutely.
You notice that you're actually walking on wood.
Oh. Are we
Not man,
on a
not man.
tree?
Minerva. You start kind of putting two and two together. You look back, and through a tiny, tiny, tiny gap, when you look a little bit down, you notice you are actually not on solid ground anymore.
No.
You are walking currently on a tree that is growing out of the cliff sides.
Oh.
The trees intertwine into honestly a pretty solid walkway. It's not, you guys aren't hopping between like trunks and shit. They're
There goes
so
my ninja.
tightly like wound together with how like thick and dense this forest is, or this jungle, whatever the hell you want to call it. has it because of how closely packed together all of these trees are. It's pretty. I mean, outside of the fact that now you know that you're basically hovering over however deep of a fall. Um, and you're able to walk fairly comfortably, kind of in a bit of a downward, like spiral type direction. Um, how far would you guys like to go? Just keep going?
Uh,
Whenever's like holding the cliffside wall while walking.
So you guys are just gonna keep going down?
I
Yeah.
will, yeah.
Okay. Um,
might have to make
I will
camp
s-
instead of
yeah,
going back to
yeah,
camp at this rate.
I will
Yeah.
say, as you guys keep going down, it's been like a couple hours now. The lower you go, the thicker the branches get. You're you used to be able to see like a decent amount of sunlight at least. And now it's starting to get like fairly rough to kind of like see. It's not like pitch black still, but you could still like as you're looking, you're like, oh man, like it's you got used to the sunlight here. um to like the
Uh,
permanent sunlight. And this is
okay.
now it's starting to feel like it's nighttime here.
I'd like to
Um
state I would like all of my short people semi near me, please.
I'm always right behind
I
you,
was like,
buddy.
Minerva's probably getting tired from walking and it's like lagging a bit. And she's
Okay.
still holding onto the wall.
um
Uh, Dirt would go slower and offer to carry Minerva as well, though.
yeah. Continuing to go down just a bit further.
Like on shoulders, obviously, not like just carrying her under
um
my arm or something. That'd be funny too, though.
you get to a point where the branches kind of start to thin out a bit, and you start to kind of see like a couple more like gaps here and there. Um and after a certain point you kind of go down a little bit further and you suddenly feel a not enough to like knock you off your feet, but a massive gust of wind as now that the branches have kind of separated a bit, you look down. You see more tree, but it looks like what happened is the trees, as they grew out of the cliffside, some of it grew downwards as well. Looking, you get this weird, like, kind of almost upside down, like inverted forest effect. Um,
Oh, my brain hates that one.
um, and I want everyone to go ahead and give me another perception check. This one's going to be pretty difficult.
Oh god.
I'd
Uh,
say we need, like, I'm talking, in
who
order to
has
give
some
all of the
pluses here?
information,
I have a
that I
+2.
want to give you guys, you're
For
going to need a
+3.
20 or higher.
I have a +5. Somebody wants to give me advantage or something.
Yeah, if you're staying near Minerva, she'll probably offer the help and probably give you guidance too.
Dirt's trying to stay as close to as many people as he can, considering he doesn't know what's gonna pop up next in this fucking wacky world we're in. Okay.
Cool.
Wow, that okay. Double
Nice.
16s.
Nice.
Um,
So that'd
Right.
be like a. I can do the guidance
yeah,
real
do the
quick too,
guidance. Let's see.
just to see how well this goes. Okay, cool.
Okay. So with you getting above a 20, you see two things. One, you're able to look past even all of these upside down trees. And you're piecing together pretty quickly why there's probably as much wind as there is. The difference between you being on the surface and looking into the maw and what you're seeing now is that when you looked into the maw from up top, you couldn't see much past like a little bit. You look down and you see basically I would say, I think I have the description of it. Yeah. It's about half a mile wide in the center of this like forest at the very bottom. Um, the whole width of the layer essentially that you guys are on right now is about a mile. And you see it kind of gets to a certain like termination point at the very bottom where it flattens out to like this like gray stone that's just like flat ground all around this half a mile wide hole
Oh,
that you can't see the bottom of it, not because it's like blacked out, but because you literally cannot get a good angle to see the bottom of it.
okay.
The
So
direction in
this
which
one's
you are
dark because of the distance it goes.
it's not
Got it.
it's actually yeah, it's dark, but it's still actually like the all the stone and stuff is like a kind of a brighter like a
Yeah.
light gray stone. Um
Okay.
the direction of wind that you are feeling is coming from that hole.
Oh. Okay, so that connects to something that's producing a decent amount of wind.
With your like 24, you notice something else.
You and you.
Yeah. At this point, the wind current
Dun, 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 dun.
branch from above, hang down, create a for to continue going down. You notice it's not at the if I said the bottom, I will bring that back. It's not quite at the bottom. You see what looks to be kind of what you could gather is probably the upper part of a like town structure, whatever you want to call it. It looks almost like a really big I guess for lack of a better way to describe it, like a stone treehouse.
Oh,
It's pretty fucking big. Um, you see that it kind of fully attaches to it cuts like through all of the brush into like it attaches. It's fully attached to the cliffside. And you notice that a ways down, this is near the now I say a town, I'm trying to piece it all together as I go to describe this. The town is like primarily located actually at the bottom of this layer, closer to that hole. There is an upper part in the tree, like I just previously described, that almost looks like it's a platform. Like it's a small structure, like it's a decent sized structure, but it doesn't look like that's the main housing.
okay.
The actual town itself is at the base of this second layer that you're in. And it is a decent size. In it has, I believe the way that I was writing it out, you see 3 giant stone obelisks around the perimeter of the section of the town that is on the ground. The obelisks are, one of them has a like dark shining something around it. But you can imagine that this upper part and this lower part connect in some way. But right now you can't figure out exactly what that way is.
Okay. Well, Sir Minerva was helping. She definitely knows all of this. Dirt's kind of staring while Minerva explains it to the group. Dirt's like, that looks fucking cool.
Yeah, Minerva would just kind of relay.
Okay.
Uh, so do we go check that out? Do we find somewhere maybe not all the way up, but go back up a little further onto solid ground, maybe set up camp, or what do we do?
I think I need to take a seat soon, ish, at some point.
We probably should set up camp soon.
All right, I'd like to do that on solid ground and not in a tree if we can.
Yeah.
But trees are sturdy.
Yeah, I'm also a good couple 100 pounds of metal.
This is fair.
So where are you wanting to set up camp?
Uh,
I would like to
Well-
clarify that the layer that you're in, if you're looking for solid ground, it's either pushing farther where the branches kind of start to get a little bit more hairy. Like it's not going to be like immensely difficult, but it's also not going to be like the easiest trek. Otherwise, the other solid ground that you have is back in the first layer before you started climbing down into this jungle.
Yeah, do we go back first layer and call it there, or should we progress further and see if we can't touch ground?
I think we should at least try to touch ground. We came all this way.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Now I
I'm
don't
gonna
have-
look to Digit, and I'm gonna pass him the rope I just got for now. I'm gonna be like, I might need you to take point if we're getting out onto branches that are a bit thinner. Uh, since you'll actually be able to maneuver them without breaking them. Not too far ahead though. Try to stay close enough we can help if things,
He
go
just
bad.
gives you a tiny salute and hangs the rope over his shoulder as he kind of skitters along.
I will put us back in the gridless mod just so I can give you guys kind of a representation of what you're going to be dealing with getting to this platform. So we're going to use the center of the maw as an example. You guys can. How well can you guys see things like that?
Yes.
Yeah,
You can. Okay.
see that.
Cool. So the way that it's basically gonna work is at this point there's no straight line towards this platform. This like upper part of this whatever the fuck. So in order for you to get across, unless you guys have a different method that you can come up with, the primary method is going to be on crossing is like say that this is an upside down tree. This is an upside down tree with like maybe like a tiny bit of rope, like not rope, but like of like branch reaching out to them. We're talking like hopping essentially.
And this is why I had Digit go first with the rope.
To get to like obviously I can't really draw in the dark. I don't think you guys can see that in the black.
We can see that still.
Oh, can you? Okay, I don't know what
Yeah,
color
the
it
fog
is.
of
when I
war
draw
is
it.
like a lighter gray for us.
Oh, okay, that's good. So yeah, it's like we're basically talking like hopping, like maybe like a little bit of like branch, some branch, hopping. Your goal is going to be basically to, I don't know why I drew it right there. That's weird. Basically, the platform. That's there. So if you're wanting to get there, it's going to require, I'm not making you do like 70 fucking athletics checks. That's going to be way too much of a slog. But it require, I would say, if you want to successfully get from point A, like down here, this being your starting point, to the last point, I would say it's going to require 3 athletics or acrobatics checks.
Okay. As a safety net, I'd like to state as we do this, we'll tie one end of the rope to dirt before everybody else jumps. If it's, obviously not a 50-foot jump.
Yeah, none of them are like insane jumps. Even
Yeah.
the weakest amongst you will be able to
Yeah.
make the same number of checks.
Yeah, just so when they jump across, if they do slip and fall, they're tied to dirt, so they're not gonna go far. And when it's Dirt's turn, they'll untie, and Dirt will just have to make his jump and pray to God. Because if Dirt falls while tied to somebody, he's gonna take them with him.
Oh God, yeah, just a fucking anchor that just drops.
Yeah. So anybody that's not confident in their hops can tie off to Dirt before they jump, just in case, and then untie themselves when they're on the other side.
Praying that the squirrel isn't shit at jumping between trees.
Well, it's also be aware that with as thin as it's gotten, the wind isn't getting broken nearly as well.
Yeah.
So while
He's gonna
wind
become a
isn't
flying
making
squirrel.
yeah, while wind isn't necessarily making like a full mechanical difference, what might happen if you fail or not will be kind of dependent on who you are. Like the
Okay.
consequences of Dirt failing will be probably different from Digit failing.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. So who would like to go first?
Uh,
I think that's Digit, right?
let's say I'll get as close to the edge without,
I guess.
putting anybody at danger. Tie rope to one end of me. And Digit, you think you need the rope, or you got this?
I think he kind of like holds his thumb out to judge the distance. He's like, I think I got it. But
All right.
the rope, we probably should just to be safe.
Doesn't hurt.
And he like flaps his arms. I can't fly, so
Here we go. I got something.
Fair, fair, fair.
This is something I'm going to get much better at with Foundry. But this might help. Hey CK, how do I prompt the
Captain.
bot to play musica?
/ play space, and then it should give you a prompt bar, and then you can just put in whatever link you have.
Is that
Can we
so? I
have the
just do that in
Kahoot theme
commands.
song?
You can
The
do
what?
it anywhere you want, and it'll automatically join the chat and do its thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Just make sure
think-
it's the Chi bot.
Yeah, the anime one.
Yep.
So hopefully this works.
It
Not
doesn't.
the most like insane, but
Ooh.
give you at least something.
All right, Digit, you got this, buddy.
so it's on that. Is it? Don't I have? I know it's a square in
Don't I get? I think it's to climb things.
Is it climbing, not jumping?
Well, there's one way to find out.
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
Just make it super fucking stressful. What's funny is like I just stumbled across this music, and it's crazily enough, this is actually like a similar theme as the actual like show Made It Abyss. But let's see.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead and check your thing. I'm gonna check something on the rope too again.
Yeah, you can jump to a height or distance equal to your walking speed, and you have advantage on ability checks made to jump.
Question.
What's up?
If I just commanded my rope to go across and tie itself off, could we climb across instead of jumping?
I would
Advantage on all the climbing because rope.
I would let you have advantage. It would not negate the checks, but you would be able to do it with advantage. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we can do that. So you have advantage on everything, or while everybody else, since Digit does have advantage.
Digit over there just jumping with no.
I like this plan.
Yeah. I could also use my acrobatics and get even better odds.
Yeah.
You guys are allowed to use either.
Alright. I'll use a.
DC will be 15. If you can beat a 15, you'll be able to get across to the next stage safely. If you get a, I'll put the rules in as well.
Let's say the problem here is, if it's not tied to other people, you don't have that safety net. You've just got a higher chance of crossing.
Oh yeah. Super don't want to fall into the maw, so I'm still gonna take the tie off.
I was about to say, for Digit, he gets the advantage regardless, so the tie-off works best.
Yeah. It matters not to me. But I will use acrobatics.
Alright, you got this. Let's go.
Oof.
Give me a second, put it in the side chat.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Digit is able to make it across just fine to the next point.
He does
So
a
that is-
very graceful, swan
that is-
dive type jump, landing safely on the other side.
No, we're not doing 1 to 4 begin falling. Jesus Christ. I'd say a nat 1 begin falling. Otherwise, it will also be. I apologize. I wasn't prepared for you guys to do this, so I'm making this up on the fly.
It's all good, man.
But that's how it is typically. Make
Improv.
it take 2d6. There we go. So a 15 passes. It's actually a 10 to 14. And then 2 to 9 take 2 to 5. Make it take 2d6. And then finally, 6 to 9. Make it take 1 to 8 instead. Cool. There we go. So 15 or above, you pass. 10 to 14, you still make it, but you'll take damage. 6 to 9, you'll make it take more damage. 2 to 5, make it take more damage. 1, you start falling.
Okay.
That does not mean you're
Good news
instantly
is
dead.
that I can't miss, supposedly. knock myself out before making it to the end? Possibility.
Damn, dude, it's
got
good thing
this.
you're rolling with advantage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Me next, me next.
All right.
You hear tiny clap, and the turret he was riding on just collapses into dust next to dirt.
So next is Esteban, correct?
Yes, sir.
I no longer have my Eldritch Cannon.
You ready over
I'll be
there?
real.
buddy?
The urge to throw my smaller friends across this was really
Strong?
Yes. Like, Lord of the Rings tossing a dwarf.
All right, we're on.
Okay.
Good
So
spell.
Esteban.
I'm already taking damage.
Yeah. So yeah, good start. Yeah. So that is a 12. So you will take 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
That was with advantage too?
Yes.
Is that with
sir.
advantage? Oh my god.
God
It
damn.
was a 7 and a 3.
Don't worry. You just take 1 damage.
It could be worse, but I don't want it to be.
Is that with advantage?
Huh?
What's up?
Oh, what?
Is what with
The
advantage?
the Vraxis?
Oh, no, sorry. That was me rolling on his sheet. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I was like, sir.
I didn't have God's character sheet open. Just a second.
Okay. Oh, thank God. I was like, all I see is a
Just
one from
dies.
Vraxis. I'm like,
No.
Yeah, just spontaneously combust. It's okay.
Fires a grappling hook at him.
He didn't
All
even
right,
jump,
cool.
he just fell. He just walked off.
Esteban's
You joke, but that,
That's-
that
Who's
would
next?
be my luck.
I guess me?
You got it, just don't look down.
So, acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm doing the acrobatics. With advantage?
I just want to clarify.
yes, with advantage. You got it.
How are you guys securing yourselves? Are you guys just doing with no rope, or like what are you guys doing? We need to know because on
The
nat
magic
one, they
rope
fall.
is the one tying itself across, and then I think we're using another rope to tie ourselves to that rope.
to that rope. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's all right.
It's a little messy, but yes, that's
It's a little
what I
messy, but
pictured.
we'll get it.
We're doing it live, as the kids say.
Wow.
All right, yeah. Minerva,
That was
you,
with advantage.
you,
I got
you
both.
make it, and you take 1d6.
Minerva, can I point something out?
What?
You have guidance.
Oh
I
shit!
don't. Not sure if that will really help me much, but we can see.
You could see if you get a 3 or above. You'd be
Oh,
able to
hey, I
take
did
note.
get a
Hey, There
3.
you go. So that 3 is not real.
Thank God.
Yeah. So you don't take damage.
You
And
stumble, but I
now-
catch you. You're welcome.
Yeah, but I say is like now that I know exactly kind of how you guys are trained. So basically, the reason why you guys are taking damage is you guys go to like let go of the rope, and a gust of wind basically just like slams you a
Oh,
little
God,
bit as
yeah.
you're climbing.
Plot twist and dirt lands on Digit. Breaks open the rust package.
God.
You would
Blows
scream,
back and
flailing
just-
off the edge.
All right, who's next?
This is why I need to make a bag of.
All right,
water
Vraxis.
ASAP.
What am I rolling here? Why won't it let me out of the D&D Beyond thing?
athletics or acrobatics? What was that?
It was being weird. It wouldn't let me out of the fucking map for a second to pull back up D&D Beyond. I thought I was about to have a smack a bitch. Is it acrobatics or athletics?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh no! My platforms,
We're
I
going with-
painstakingly drew them all. Damn it!
That's a nat 20 for a 23.
Fuck yeah! You make it
Nice.
across. Dirt.
Oh,
You guys see Veraxis, like, he practically doesn't even need the fucking rope. He's like practically spider crawling across the fucking rope.
Nope, don't like that.
athletics or acrobatics.
Hate it.
Neither of mine are real great, so Okay.
That was with advantage?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. You shall take 1d6. Bit of kills.
All right.
God
How much does
says...
it? Okay. Ow.
Oh,
That makes some sense. I'm a heavy motherfucker.
Dirt fucking slams into the ground pretty heavy. Alright. Everybody makes it
And
across.
then we redo our setup for the next jump.
Yep. Next jump. 2 left.
Alright. Digits going.
Yeah.
Digit makes it.
Hey.
Once again, you kind of a little scary probably for everybody else. Doesn't even secure a rope, just starts skidding across. Probably a little too confident for his own good.
He just, again, graceful little swan jump.
He's getting
Very
used to
light.
being in a tree again.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't say that I've ever spent this much time in a tree, I'll be honest.
It's pretty great. You guys need to do it more often.
Okay.
I like the solid ground.
The wind is whipping everywhere.
I need you guys
Let's
to know that I
go.
rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Ooh, the duality of man.
Yeah, very much so.
Esteban,
God.
Esteban, for a split second, you know, like you're climbing, you feel the rope just kind of.
Oh.
You see the rope loosen on you.
No, 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 no.
And your panic makes you, like, no holds barred. Your panic just sends you screaming to the other side.
And
Woo!
skedaddles across that rope.
Way worse. Whoa, you'll be fine, Minerva. You got it.
Oh. Oh, God.
Minerva gets across. Easy as pie. Except for Esteban's fucking near-death experience.
It was very scary, okay? Jesus, do not see where we are.
Yeah, no, if you decide to look down, you know that if you fall, you will not survive. Like, if you fall, like, nobody can secure you, you're dead. Death will claim you.
The void calls.
Yep.
I don't want to die yet.
Wind whipping through the trees, coming up from just far, far, far below.
I want to be richer.
Alright. Meraxis, you
Stop
got
for the
this.
gold!
What,
The cat's on
why do I
crack.
have this again?
We've got to make 3 of those rolls. So, yeah. We'll make another one now. And then in a moment, we'll make another one.
It's another athletics roll.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get this lucky again.
Or
am I?
acrobatics.
Or acrobatics, whatever's higher.
My acrobatics is +0.
That is with advantage.
I'm gonna say my acrobatics is a +0. We don't trust that.
Yeah. So if you didn't roll with there you go.
There we go. Whew.
Once again, not as terrifying as Esteban, but you're climbing and you can feel like you're probably not as tightly secured as you really want to be. So you start to just crawl a little bit faster, hoping that it won't come undone like Esteban's starting to do.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Your turn.
Oh, thank God.
Beautiful.
The other one was like a 6.
All right. Last go, everyone. Got that platform is right fucking there.
We minimize our chances. Digit ties the rope to his waist. Does another yeet. Oh, fuck yeah, we're good.
Makes it across. You are on the most solid ground you could probably think of.
He does a little, like, throws his hands up in the air, stuck the landing. The rope just slips off. Like, oh shit.
Oh my God. Not right before I'm about to jump. see?
Esteban makes sure his rope is tied a little bit tighter.
Yeah, I'm double checking these knots real fast.
The one time he is like fine being a forcibly conscious squirrel.
Whew.
Hey.
Esteban.
That's why you always gotta check the ropes. So.
Yeah, this time you're like double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. You're like, okay, it's good, it's good.
I can't see what it says.
That's with advantage.
Yes, the other one was a one.
You got guidance. You got guidance.
Throw that guidance on. Okay.
That is
That's
above a 5.
It is indeed above a 5. That is
It's
a
gonna
7.
hurt.
You will take. You go to the wind kind of throws you up right as you're getting ready to like land, and you kind of crash onto the ground, and you take 1d8 damage. Only 2.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
My glasses. No.
Oh lord.
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
Just
Alright, Firaxis. Last roll, buddy. You got this.
I'm gonna do the thing. I'm not gonna
You're
do
gonna
the
do
thing
the
for that
thing.
roll.
no fuck.
I got a 13.
Oh,
I
okay.
did the
Okay.
thing.
You still make it.
You
It's
still
gonna
make it.
hurt.
Yeah, you kind of crash a little bit. Not as hard as Minerva did, but you will take a d6. I lied. You crashed pretty fucking hard.
God damn.
I didn't see what
You're-
it came out to.
So you take 4 damage. Again, gust of wind, just bad timing. Kind of right as you're getting ready to land, you're a little lighter. Fucking get scooped up by the wind a little bit.
Get scooped.
And then just once you're past, you just fall back down to the ground.
Okie doke, peoples.
All right, Dirt.
I got this.
Probably.
That's with advantage.
That's with advantage. The other one was a 2, so it would have been like a 3 total.
Yep. You guys watch. You didn't think he would be light enough for him to get scooped. You take 7 damage.
Oh.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. This is really beating me the fuck up. I suppose if it's anybody that gets hit, it might as well be me though, so.
And you fucking slam into this like stone platform. But congratulations, all of you pass with no
Minerva's gonna go
super
check on Dirt.
scary events.
And Dirt's like banged up, he's just in there like, I really hate fucking jumping.
Yeah, how you feeling, buddy?
Like I need to keep my feet on the goddamn ground.
As it watches as the wood like cracked and split, just kind of backed away.
You guys find yourselves on this upper part of this town. Now that you're actually here, you get a pretty good idea of what's going on here. Where there should you're looking around, you see a couple small buildings, small stone buildings on this platform that is attached to the cliffside. You're pretty far away from the cliffside, so this basically is almost just a series of supports and stuff that extend far past where you can see. The platform does eventually terminate. You can't just follow the platform all the way to the cliff. Where you guys are, again, I'll use this just to describe it. So you've got your platform, not necessarily to scale. And kind of curves off just a bit. And in the center, once I can erase it, there is a hole. You look down through the hole, and you actually see that you are lined up with the lower part of the town. When you look up, you see the canopy is kind of thin there, almost like the leaves there have only within the last 100 years have regrown. Otherwise, you've got a couple like little structures like here, a longer structure here. Otherwise, it's not, massive, but this just seems to be like just a platform suspended above the other town. Otherwise, it is all stone. So if you're looking for solid ground, this is probably going to be the best you're going to get. You're constantly being buffeted by like winds from below. It's not like painful, but it's still just like you're no matter where you necessarily go, unless you go into one of the other buildings, you can't escape it. It's just whipping around everywhere. So yeah, that is your current situation. What are you guys doing?
It's nap time. That's what I'm doing.
Time.
I think it's nap time.
If I look,
Alrighty.
you said that hole is like down
Yeah, if you look through that hole, which hole?
in the center
Of the layer or of the platform?
of the platform.
Yeah, if you're looking down that hole, you'll see that town that you identified earlier
Yeah.
is
Okay.
directly below it.
And does it give me an idea of how thick this platform is?
Platform I would say is probably about I'd say 1.5 feet, 2 feet thick. It's solid.
Oh, Dirt still doesn't like that.
We'll give you an idea.
Dirt-
Things like
Dirt was
foundations and
hoping like
shit,
5 to 10.
yeah, but things like basic foundations and shit, like concrete pads and stuff, are
Yeah.
typically like 1 to 2,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes deeper.
Yeah. I know realistically this is probably pretty fucking sturdy.
Yeah,
Dirt's
but-
looking at
But Dirt
One-
may not necessarily know.
Dirt's looking at 1 to 2 feet of thickness here, and he's like, I weigh like however many 100 pounds. But now he's like, okay.
Well, yeah, you're also kind of looking at essentially between a rock and a hard place. You've
Yeah.
currently, as far as you're able to observe, at least in this exact moment, your only way back is all of those hops.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're taking a rest here.
You've made your bed. Now you must lie in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. With that, session shall end here.
Yippee.
Nobody died.
Nobody died. I will admit, definitely did not quite, obviously, just like always, did not quite go in the direction that I expected.
We're good at that.
But we make do.
Yeah, it's very evident after I heard the stories of the nuke.
Oh my god, the nuke.
The
God
chest
damn it.
grenade, the fucking
Oh
goodbye
my-
everybody, and fucking, oh my lord. Didn't expect this. Blows up.
Oh my god.
An insurmountable problem detonates. Gale, do your thing.
No!
Oh my god.
God.
Bro, but what a fucking noble way to fucking.
You oughta ask Waffles the
Hello?
second I realized that it was an ability. What happened?
Huh?
Remember when in our game that we were doing? The second I got access to it and the first time we went to
Oh,
camp, I
talking about
detonated that
Baldur's Gate.
shit.
Yeah.
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 I detonated it so fast.
If that had been an auto mode playthrough, I would have fucking slit your throat. But you know.
Yeah.
Well, now I have